Hello everyone, my name is Cap, and welcome back to the channel. Another 7 days that I video. I'm doing all of this in Alpha 16.4 on the PC, but this really doesn't matter because of what I'm doing today. This is episode 1 of This Old House. Now, if you don't know what This Old House is, this was a TV show back in the, I think back before even I was born, maybe when I was a kid. It lasted for a while, hosted by Bob Vila. And what he would do is a little like do-it-yourself home projects and remodels and renovations. It was kind of like the precursor to what you would see with like house flippers and desert flippers and all those shows where people will go in, buy a dilapidated, torn down house and remodel it, rebuild it, get it all nice and fixed up, and then resell it. Now, before anybody mentions it, no, I'm not copying Glock. We've already discussed this before in previous videos. This is something I've thought about doing for a good while. I just held off on doing it when I saw he was doing the house flippers video because I knew people would accuse me of copying him because that's just how people are. No, I'm not copying him, just like he didn't copy whoever's doing it beforehand. It's something fun to do. So, we're going to get started on this. I'm just starting off with a small house now. This is just going to be episode 1, and this is basically what it's going to be. Just this nice little house here, and we'll get it remodeled. So, let's kind of run in and kind of tell you the plans of what's going on here. I kind of ran in and cleared out some zombies here. So, we got this epically large living room here. So, I think what I'm going to do is probably keep the size of the living room the same. The kitchen I'm going to redo and put some things in the proper places. Everything's just kind of weird. I don't like the way this is. I think this room over here, this kind of looks like it could be a nice little utility room. I haven't checked the attic yet, but there's probably not going to be much up there. There's usually not a whole lot going on in the attic. There might be a little, this little spot over here. So we got all this little attic space over here that we use just kind of for storage. I don't think so, Tim. I don't even think so. No, sir. You just go ahead and back up. So anyway, I don't know what we're going to do with the attic. We'll just kind of look and see how it turns out after we get done with everything else. Let's head back down here. Go check out the bedroom status and see how that looks out. Alright, so we got a bedroom over here that is gigantic. Quite large. Okay, alright. And let's see, we got a room down here on the left. This is quite large. They have just set up as an office. This could be another bedroom here. And then we have what I'm guessing this would be like what would be the master bedroom since it's got the bathroom attached to it, the whole suite here. But I'm not sure why this is the smallest room in the house. So what I'm probably going to do is go ahead and knock down this wall. So what I'll probably do is just move this wall back a little bit, maybe put it, somewhere about right here or so, make it, a much bigger room to turn it into a master suite, and then we'll have that there. Now, what that leaves as a problem is that we don't have another bathroom in the house. The only bathroom in the house is in the master suite. I don't know why they would build it this way. You don't want people barging into your bathroom. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to open this room up over here on this side. We'll put in a door. Here, let's go down here and check it out here. Let's see. We're not going to do right on the very edge. So let's go one over. We'll do a door right here. We'll turn this to a room. We'll put a wall up, maybe right around here somewhere for a decent sized extra bedroom, and we'll turn this into a guest bathroom. So that sounds like a pretty good plan here. The garage, we'll clean it up for sure, and we'll move on from there. Probably not going to do much as far as remodeling the shape or size of it. And of course, then we'll replace all this nasty carpet. We'll put some nicer tile in the kitchen, some new paint on the inside and out. We'll clean up the outside of the house. But in the meantime, let's just kind of get a few things cleaned up. So let's do that, and we'll check back in. Okay, so I think we got the house cleared out, mostly. There are a few things. I haven't cleared out the kitchen yet. I'm just going to kind of patch some of these holes that are in the floor here, because I'm going to paint over those anyway, so we'll get them readjusted as is. But we'll start down here. We'll do this bedroom first. Got it all cleared out. So what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to turn this into a bathroom over here. So what I need to do is put up at a wall. And also, I'm going to, I'll put in some lighting and stuff here, too, just to make sure it's all nice and pretty. All right, so we need a toilet. Let's get a fancy toilet. We'll do that here. I'm going to put that right over here in the corner. That'll be good. All right, so we need a sink. Let's spell it right. Sink. There we go. We'll go with the red sink here. We'll get 2 of those. We're going to have a double sink in here. It's going to be kind of on the fancier side of things here. So put that one right there, and we'll put this one right there. Okay, so again, not a super big bathroom. This is kind of that guest bathroom you have down at the end of the hall. No shower or a tub or anything here. That is, that's just going to be reserved for the master bathroom. we'll have to put a shower in here. I don't know why there's not one. There's plenty of room in here for a shower. These people, also there's no closets in here, but I guess we're not gonna worry about closets and stuff for now. All right, so that's a decent start for a guest bathroom. We could even like put in a small little storage container right here. I'm not quite sure what we'll put there just yet. You know, the place to put some linens, some extra toilet paper. I mean, you got space down here underneath the sink for that. Worry about doing all the painting and stuff of the walls here in just a little bit, but that'll leave this room. It's a little bit smaller than it was, but it looks a little bit nicer than just having one gigantic office. Let me clear this out. Let some natural light in here. We'll put an actual window in there. These ugly green walls don't really match anything, so we need a bed. We'll put a regular king size bed here. We're not going to skimp on anything here. This can be one of the kids' rooms, and we'll make this a kids' room over here. That's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to turn this little area right over here into an office. This would be kind of just a small little workstation. Have the entertainment center and everything over here, and we're going to turn this into a bedroom, just a smaller one. That'll be the master suite, and this will be a bedroom. So we'll have 3 actual bedrooms, and then they can just use that as an office. That little wall over there, kind of a small library. That's kind of the plan and stuff for now. So this being a kid's room, let's see, we'll have the bed over there. Let's see, we need a nightstand. Alright, so we'll put you right. See, I hate the way it doesn't go all the way up flush against the wall. I don't really like that. If you put it over against a wall like this, I mean, it won't go flush. I don't really like that, but I don't really have many options here. So, yeah, they're gonna need more than one of that. That's just not big enough. A teeny tiny little thing. Rotate that around. Okay, now we got a 2-piece little dresser there. That'll work out. That'll work out kind of nicely. Not too big a deal there. All right, so now we need a lamp. We can put one of these little table lamps over here, and we'll get a candle. You know, this is something you guys were talking to me about in other videos that I didn't do properly before, and you know, I learned my lesson. So we'll put this up here, put the candle right inside there, and now it looks like the candle is actually, or the light is actually lit because the candle's inside of it. So pretty cool tip from you guys. Okay, so we have, this is looking pretty good so far. It's looking pretty good. It's really dark in this house. See, without my headlamp on here to light this place up, there's no light. But I'll get some light running here pretty soon, and we'll get some more windows opened up, add some natural light. Once we get this room painted, it'll look a little bit better. This is just a kid's room. So I'm thinking this could be more like the teenager's room. Yeah, how about we'll do that? We'll make this like a teenager's room. And we'll get just a regular small TV. We'll put it, let's see, right up a little, no, that's too high. It'd be like a middle ground right there. One TV. Okay, so you don't get the big TV in the house, but you still have a TV in here so you can hook up your game consoles and play with it. And if this is kind of the teenager's room, then you could probably stand to have a desk. Give you, nah, I don't want to school that. We'll give you an actual good desk here. So let's rotate this, put it like that. So now I need a chair. We'll spoil you a little bit. You've been good this year, so we'll just give you a little chair just like that. All right, that don't look bad. That's not too bad of a little bedroom here. Like I said, we'll get some paint in here in a little bit, and yeah, so I think that's a pretty good little start to it. All right, so let's move on to the next room here. All right, so we moved to the living room here, and what I did was I put in a small little section. I've got a nice little leather couch, a little bit around the corner here, and so what I'm going to do over on this side is I'm going to put in kind of an entertainment center because I'm building the house like I would want to live in, so I want to have a big old giant TV in there. So we're going to start off with that. Let's see, we'll start off. We're going to do. Let's see, we're going to paint the front, make it look like it has actual, like a small little cabinet on there. Let's see, we'll change this up, and let's see, we're going to do black granite. I think black granite looks like what I want to do for the tops and the sides, just to give it a nice little entertainment sort of look to it. Put that right there, and put this one right there. And what I could do is, let's see how this actually work out here. I'm kind of just spitballing as I go. Since this is the first time I've ever done this kind of design, of course, you know, I may change up a whole bunch of things. There's a lot of things I'll do off camera. Let's see if I was going to do about a dark red here. So we'll do, how about we do like that, 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 and that. So now we have a little rug right in front of it. That doesn't look too bad. That doesn't look too bad. We'll get some the actual color of the carpet. We could probably have the rug go all the way out to the wall there. Just kind of fills in that little section, like the couch is parked right up next to it. That doesn't look too bad. Now that don't look too bad. So we got these one little dome lights in here. So what I may end up doing is putting in a light over here and a light over there, and then just wire it to a switch so that can come on. I think that's looking okay. All right, so we'll start off with our desk. We'll get it right there. That looks good. Okay, rotate this bad boy around. See if I can get it without screwing up here. Okay, alright, so we'll go up. We're going to do this kind of bookshelf going down and around surrounding the desk here. I kind of like that look here, and that way you got some room to work. I'm not going to put anything like another TV there, of course, because that would just look stupid. Oh, I forgot to fix this little wall here. There we go. So that's nice and flush there. So this will be kind of an office here. The couches, I like having the sectionals in a living room, especially when there's no surrounding walls, because it just kind of gives it that separation, you know, that it kind of like adds a wall where there's not one, but it still kind of keeps it open here. I like my rooms and my houses to be a little bit more on the closed side versus this gigantic open floor plan. I like some segmenting between the rooms. So let me see, we need a chair. We'll give them a nice little comfortable office chair as well. Put this right here. We'll do, there we go. It makes it look like it's actually being used. And in case people are wondering and asking stuff, yes, these tools I'm using aren't standard. It's the Hammer of God, the Super Wrench, the Admin Just Died. I did a video on this a little while ago if you want to go watch it, and that's how you can get some of these tools too. But so for the most part, I think this is kind of done. We'll do, you know, some painting and stuff in here, but for the most part, I think I feel like there should be something else right here. I don't know. We'll have to figure out what it is. We're going to go, but we'll move back in. So we got this room is done except for painting and carpet and lighting. It looks okay. All right, so we're going to move into this room now. All right, so for master bedroom, or master bed is always going to be a little bit bigger. Let's see, that should be plenty of, how big is that? That's not going to leave much room over here. This is kind of a small room. Okay, so we can make this like, of course, I'm going to have that going right where that's at here. Let's make life easy for me, because the bedroom is going to be quite big itself. Alright, so we'll wall this up like this. And that will leave quite a bit of room for a master suite and still have room for the bedroom in here and the bathroom, I mean. And so we move back over here. Oh, that'll be a nice big room. We could make this... Oh, I know what I could do with this. I have an idea here. I mean, let's go ahead and open this up, get some natural light in here. Get rid of all these curtains. Don't need to be so dark. That'll definitely help out. All right, so let's get this wall finished up here. And so we got one dome light there. I think I definitely probably need to move that over, because it's kind of stupid to have it just off to the side. So it's going to go, they'll keep that more of a centered style thing. And also, you know, I live in Texas, so one of the things I like having in my rooms, in pretty much every single room, is a ceiling fan. Now, while there's not one, an actual ceiling fan, if you've seen me before, you know I like to use a good little blade trap. Works great as a ceiling fan. So if I was going to put one in here, get rid of where that light's out and stuff, you know, move that light and stick it right up there. Now, it's a gigantic ceiling fan, of course, so for a small room like this, it would create more turbulence in the air than it would anything else, but I do like to use those for ceiling fans. Alright, so let's get a little bit of work done on this room, and then we'll jump back into it. Okay, so we got what I'm going to dub as the twins room done here. We put in some bunk beds here, we got a table lamp over there, we got a little toy chest down there, some dresser, and plenty of room for them to play. And I went with this kind of this crisscross carpet pattern because I just kind of like the way it looked. It's real durable. I actually had some carpet like this in my house when I was a kid, and so it just kind of reminded me of that. Put in some standard windows here so they can see out, let some natural light in, and we got a dome light in there that we will get kind of hooked up, maybe put a switch in here. Now I'll go over here to what I would consider the teens room. Did the same thing. I like the carpet. I think I'm going to use that for the different bedrooms. Went with the white drywall ceilings, and I'm kind of doing this. What is this color called here? I'm trying to remember what this color is actually called. Let me see, where's it at here? This concrete brown. It's not the prettiest of colors, but I'm thinking this would be like a teenager style room, and so they really don't, I don't know, they don't want a whole lot of bright colors and stuff, but it's just, it kind of works, but it's not super pretty. It's not pretty at all, but it kind of looks okay. It's not terrible. So I'm kind of wanting to see. This is one of those kind of go back and forth and see, you know, if I like the way it looks after I'm done with it, sort of thing. It's just one of those things that you can't really tell if you like it until you've done, you know, the whole room in it and see if it looks okay. Let me see. Erase that. Let's see. Make sure we got all it over here. Get behind the TV. Get that corner behind the dresser here, and I think that's all the walls. Make sure I didn't go over the ceiling. Okay, we're good to go on that. See, I think that looks okay. It kind of looks more of like a modern, almost looks like an office that was converted to a bedroom. Maybe the kid moved back from college, you need a place to stay, so like, okay, well, you can have my old office, and we'll just set it up in here. But I think I'm going to go with that. Got a dome light in here, we'll get that wired in. I need some windows. Let's see, where's the one I was using? I think it's this one. Is this the one I was using? To match the other one here. Yeah, okay, so it gives it a nice little look, a nice proper look to it. Let's see, let's jump up here, make sure we get the insides of that properly painted. Just doing single blocks now. Alright, so I need to make sure I fix this. I want the carpet to meet out here. Now the carpet going through the rest of the house, I don't know if I'm going to do carpet in the rest of the house or if I want to switch to hardwood. Me personally, in my houses, in real life, I like carpet in every room except for the kitchen and the bathrooms. And even when I was a kid, we had a kitchen in one of the bathrooms. It's just kind of weird. But, I mean, we had a carpet in the kitchen and in one of the bathrooms. It was definitely kind of weird, but I'm not too against the idea here. So this room is okay, not super decked out. This is just going to be kind of showing it off here. This room is okay, and now we need to move on to the master bedroom, where we'll look a little bit more plain Jane. We don't need super bright colors, but we need to get some, stuff in here first. They're going to have king size bed, of course. We'll go ahead and put a standard style layout for a king size room, or a master room. So we'll put the bed there. They probably have a nightstand on both sides, and then whoever moves in, they can do whatever they want to do with it. We got a dome light up there already, but we'll open this up. And so we'll get some more work done in this particular room and move on to the bathroom. We open this up. Those are hideous, but hit them one time, and we got some nice little regular picture frame style windows here. Same thing over here. I don't mind having my windows or my bathroom being nice and bright. So yeah, we definitely got to add to this because there's not much there. Of course, we got room for a big old shower over here too. So we'll do some work on the master bedroom and then we'll check back in. I kind of like the way this turned out here. Turn this light. Look at that little pretty ambient glow from the desk lamps over there. Got the bed. Got some paintings on the sides and stuff. Same carpet. And I like this baseboard trim going around all the way around here. I thought that looked pretty good for a master bedroom, and I may do something like this in the living room as well. And then put in a big dresser in here, because if it's married couple in here, they need a lot of space and they don't have any closets. And I'm just gonna put some window, put that right in there. So yeah, I think that looks pretty good. We'll get the light all hooked up and wired in like we normally do, and we're ready to start working on this bathroom here. Now, I don't know for certain if I like this toilet being right there. I think I want to kind of move it over a spot. Let me get rid of this one here. We're just gonna put this right in here, right there in the corner, and then we'll put another cabinet here. I don't really like the color of this thing. It looks really kind of old here. Let's see. We got we could do red. We could do red just like we did in the other bathroom, kind of keep it uniform here. Let's see if that would look any better. That would look a little bit better than these old ugly ones right here. Alright, so we got the basic layout of the bathroom here. I went ahead and put in a double sink, and I separated here. We got some marble tile, got a nice toilet here. Moved the window one over here just so it's not in place of the shower. Put in a drain there. And yes, I know it's not a shower head, but there are no shower heads in this game, so that's the closest thing that looks like a nice little rain box. And put in some tile around here. So now I'm trying to decide which color I want to make it. I want it to be a bright color. So I'm thinking yellow looks okay for a bathroom. I've seen some really bright bathrooms. I'm going to keep this right here the same color as the walls. I'll fix that in a minute, but I think that looks okay for a bathroom. Now they got the actual shower. Turn this off. You can see it's kind of dark in here without the lights and stuff, but we'll get, like I said, we'll get all that wired in eventually. But for now, I think this looks okay. That's an okay bathroom. Real nice here. I need to see if... Okay, so that's what we'll do here. We'll put in like this. See, that looks a lot, well, it doesn't necessarily look better, but at least they have the medicine cabinet now. I mean, that's kind of the look for it. It's kind of flat up against there, but it kind of gives that illusion of a mirror. Let's see, actually, in my bathroom, in my house, I have a full-length mirror goes all the way up. I think I like that better. Yeah, to me, that looks a little bit better. I like that. I'm going to go with that here. I kind of wish that you could get a different toilet seat besides these old wood ones here, but, whatever. So I need to go fix that in this one here. Let me get rid of these medicine cabinets. That over there and right there. And ta-da. Now we got some functioning sinks with a medicine cabinet look to it. That's a nice looking bathroom for being just a guest bathroom. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. Yeah, like I said, if there was ways to put doors on here that didn't suck, I would definitely do that. Alright, so I think we're good to go on the bedrooms. I like the way these look. Yeah, I like this. I like this kind of this border look here. I think I'm going to do that in the living room, and we'd always do something up above it. It kind of looks good. It looks like it would be good all the way along the edge of the house here. Let's see here how this would look going down this hall. I think that actually looks okay. It's not too bad to have a recurring theme going throughout the house here. So we could have this go down around like this, right over here. I mean, we kind of got this baseboard pattern thing going on as is, so we might as well keep the paint going. But we got some work to do in here. We definitely got to do some work on the kitchen. So we're going to get started on this, and we'll see where that takes us next. Alright, so we got some work done in the kitchen here. Finished off the tile here and got it all the way through. It's going to go up to right to where the wood's going to go here. I went with kind of this adobe, kind of this peach colored thing for the kitchen walls. I put some more cabinets and cupboards up along the top. I put in a newer fridge over here. We got a little beer and wine fridge over there, a little bit better sink, some cabinets all the way around. We put an island in here in the middle. So I went back and forth on which way to put the cabinet or the cupboards on this side and stuff over here, but this thing's on wheels so it can spin around. Got a new digital stove over on this side. There's no microwaves in this game, unfortunately, so there's not really a way to put some, a microwave would go good like right there. But I think this is good for a kitchen, lots of cabinet space. So I'm going to get ready to, I'm going to put in kind of a dinner table over here. So I'm trying to decide if it wants to be like right here in the middle. I don't want it to be blocking the walking way, because that always annoys me when there's a table in the walking way. Let's say we got this set up here for 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 people, but probably we'll go with a 4-person family just to make life a little easier. We'll do the way that's set up here. This table is way bigger than it originally looked like. So I think what I may do is I may put it up against this wall here, and there's enough room for all those people on the other side here. I can just pick those back up, save me the trouble having to do this again. Alright, let's get a couple more table pieces here, just in case I need to move it around again. But you see, this is why a lot of this is done off camera, just because you never know how much stuff you're going to need to change over and over and over again by having to, it's like, oh, I like this, I don't like this. Dang it, did it get... Stop clicking. There we go. And one more right. Oh, I did it again. Right there. Okay. So that I don't know if I like that. Let's see if there's a nice little thing we could put on the top here. We could do kind of looks like an old ass table is what it looks like. Probably shouldn't do that. Adobe trim. Let's see, standard concrete. We went with black granite tops and stuff on the top here because I just think it looks pretty cool. Kind of nice contrast to the bright colors and stuff that's in here already. So I definitely don't want to go with that on here. So I'm trying to figure out the best possible thing to put on. Yeah, that'll look good. That'll look good for a tabletop here. It's fancy tables, they got non-fancy chairs, but your options for chairs is like here, office chair, leather recliner, and I don't want to have, swivel chairs at the kitchen table. Okay, so that's gonna be good. I wish you could push the chairs up underneath here, but occupying a space and all that other stuff, so I'm not gonna necessarily worry about that. Alright, so we have stove, we got a beer thingy. We're gonna put the washer and dryer out here. I think there's only like one washer, there's no dryer here, so what I'm gonna do is just see there's no dryer here. There's dry pine cone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put just a side by side like this, and y'all are just going to have to pretend that it looks like it's one. What we're going to do is there we go. Now we got a nice little tabletop over here on the side. Little place to put some work on there, so we'll have that going on there. And I think we have a trash compactor too. Let's see. Do I want to have another window right here? I don't know if I want to have a window on both sides. Here, well, let's knock this one out. Oh, that's not what I was aiming at. This one. One thing about this hammer is it is a little bit finicky when you're just slightly aimed off here. So you got to be real careful how far off you aim the side. We'll go back. Did that mess up? It sure did. We got to fix that now. I like this little eyedropper here. Makes it a lot easier to, fix when you accidentally screw something up here. That's looking pretty good. I don't know what I'm going to do for the ceiling in the main part of the house here. But let's get some more work done and then we'll jump back into it. Alrighty then, got a whole lot of work done here. So we got the table put up here. Let me show you the laundry room. I went with purple because I just wanted to here. Got the nice little regular white ceiling, put in some fluorescent lighting, got a washer dryer, got an empty spot over here to put some more storage, and got the trash compactor here. I did decide to go ahead and put this window back in here to add some additional light because it's just dark. And having some light in here definitely helps out. Got some dome lights put in here. And I went with kind of a red trim. I thought it looked really good with this white baseboard going all the way around it. So I got that painted all the way up and down the hallways. I finished all the door frames, and what I did in here is I went in and I put a little rug in, and I added a chalkboard here for the little kids to play on. Thought that would be kind of cool. And I replaced the rug I had over here with a nice little fur rug. You know, the bears that like to show up here, we have one on the floor now. Let's see, so this room's got a nice little orange tint to it. Looks pretty good. I think I like the way that looked. Guest bathroom turned out pretty good. Master bedroom, I really like the way this turned out. Looks all nice and classy. Good looking on the bathroom here. Haven't done anything with the garage just yet. That's going to be the next thing to tackle. I'm not going to do a whole lot with it. Probably just kind of clean up and finish all the walls and maybe put in a vending machine or a workbench or something out here because it's just a garage, so it doesn't need a whole lot. I might change up the walls and stuff entirely, and then we'll be ready to start working on the outside. Alright, and the garage is finished. We kept it real simple. We kept the window over here. We put some plywood around here, reinforced metal around there, kind of a top and a bottom trim. And then I removed the original garage door and put an actual functioning one in here so that you can actually pull the car in, assuming that you could ever actually drive. And we'll do the painting on the outside to match the rest of the house as well. But for now, at least we have a functioning garage door. Got the inside painted, got a workbench over here. We got a supply chest, some stairs going up. I left just the regular gravel road because you can't paint it even if you wanted to change it. I'd have to break out all the bricks and stuff here, so I figured leaving it just as this asphalt would work just fine. So the garage is done as far as I'm concerned, so that really only leaves the wiring and stuff of the lights in the house, which we'll probably do last, and the outside of the house. Now the outside is not exactly in the greatest of shape. I'm gonna have to do quite a bit of yard work. I may put a fence around this. I'm not quite sure. All right, here, let me put this on here so you stop whining. Okay, see, I may put a fence all the way around the house just to kind of segment it off a little bit. But I haven't quite decided yet if I'm going to, so we'll just have to kind of see how it works out. But in the meantime, we need to get all this junk cleaned up outside. Okay, so we got the entire front yard cleared up. We put in a nice picket fence all the way around it, and put in a new mailbox, replaced our old junk of a car with a brand new car. We fixed all the roof. There was some places there were some holes in it. We fixed a few places where there's some siding and the foundation was cracked underneath it. I decided I'm going to leave it as this brick foundation. It's always nice to have a good slab foundation under a house. Gives it some stability. Made sure all the shutters were where they were supposed to be for the front and the back windows, and we removed the chimney and then fixed the little spot on the roof up here, the eave where the chimney was. See, in the backyard, we cleared everything out, but I left the blueberry garden because I just liked that. I thought it was a good thing to kind of move into, give the family something to do. We extended the fence all the way around here, and we left the big oak tree out in the back, too. Just thought that was a really nice touch, add some shade to it. I've thought about putting some more trees back here, but I kind of want to leave it as it is. I may need to go through and put some more sod in here, too, because this dirt kind of looks bad. And then over here, we extended around this way and cleared it out, and we got a nice little new air conditioning unit over here to power the house. Like I said, make sure all the windows and everything are working like they're supposed to. Still got to do some touch up on this side of it where we removed the window, but that's about it. So now all we have to do is just paint the outside of the house. I'm going to leave the shingles the color they are because I went through different couple colors and ended up liking what was already there, so I just touched up what was already there. Kind of looks like the shingles on my house. So we'll get the house painted, and then we'll move inside. Alright, so we got all the painting done. I went with a white wood paneling kind of on the outside of with a black trim. Got the shutters all the way around on the windows, and those are all black. The trim around the porches and the railings and stuff is black, and the trim on the corners of the house is black. I think it just gives a nice little contrast to it, and a little bit of dark color in the shingles kind of goes along with it as well. So I think I really like the way that turned out here. So I think, as far as the house itself goes, as far as being redone, it is technically ready to move in. Now, I am going to put in some electrical lighting, which I'll do here in just a minute and show you guys, just so we have some little bit more modernization to it. But overall, I think that looks pretty good. So we'll head inside and we'll start getting the lighting going. Alright, so we got all the wiring done for the lights in the house almost. You can see, flip this on, it brings on the two dome lights in the living room. We got the one in the kitchen. You flip this on, and it turns on the light over here and over the dining room table. This room, check this out. We put some fluorescent lighting here, and with the purple in here, this just gets pretty crazy. It's like super bright. Alright, and then so we move into the actual bedroom here. We got the twins room. Light works over here. Let's just go ahead and punch that wall. This light works. Master bedroom. This light looks pretty bright because there's so much white in here. This light works in here. Same thing. You're super bright in here with the yellow. We got one in the guest bathroom too, and the only one we have left to do is the wiring in here, and I thought I would actually do that while I was on camera here, just so you can kind of see what I'm doing. I do have God mode on so I can fly up and down, because trying to make sure you break just the right blocks down without accidentally doing the wrong one and, leaving a hole in the ceiling and all that's a big pain in the butt. So anytime I'm doing any kind of wiring for lighting that's already here, I just, go through the floors a little bit easier. And you can see I just got battery banks with a bunch of relays going to it. So that's really about it. Let's see, I put this one right there. Okay, so I have a relay, and I'm trying to do this the best I can to keep cables from being able to see. Now, it's a little bit hard just due to angles. You're always going to be able to see a little bit of it, but I'm trying my best so that it looks pleasing to the eye and stuff, to not have cables sticking out everywhere. But sometimes just the way the switches are angled, you're going to see a little bit of it. So put this on there. Flip that, and now we have a nice little garage light. And so turn God mode back off, and we are good to go. We have lighting in every room of the house now. And let me see, I'll just show you that this one actually does work. It gets pretty bright in here too because it's a small room with white paint on it. There are no lights in the hallway, but that's okay. I didn't really like having any lights in the hallway. I thought about putting some in here, but having an extra switch for this, it just kind of looked a little bit blown out. So I just didn't figure, there, you can carry around a flashlight. But other than that, like I said, getting the wires and stuff right here to not show, I couldn't get it to go far enough back. If it didn't show on there, it started poking through and showing through the roof on this side, and I just wasn't a fan of that. And that's it. I think, as far as I can tell, that's everything. I'm kind of happy with the way this turned out, and I hope you guys are too. And of course, I'm not doing any kind of finishing up of the attic because this just turned into my wiring. I could probably just seal this off, but this is gonna be just their maintenance area. They got the air conditioning ducts up here and stuff that they can, do to cleaning and stuff like that. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. And let me just for good housekeeping, go ahead and repair that one block I accidentally punched earlier. And there is some light up here as well, but that is pretty much it. So this is going to be the end of the very first This Old House video, 7 Days to Die. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. And of course, if there's POIs in the world that you want me to check out and to, to do for part 2, because it doesn't have to necessarily be a house. It could be a building, it could be a store, it could be, whatever you want it to be. Just, drop it in the comment section down below and let me know of ways you think I could have done this better. I am not an interior designer. My house in real life is mostly white walls because that's just the way me and my wife prefer it. So, anyway, but hopefully you think I did a good enough job on this one. I had a good fun time doing this one. Hats off to Glock and the guys who have been doing this prior to me, because this is a hell of a lot of work if you've never done this. This is, a multi-day kind of project. So anyway, thank you guys so much for all the support on this video. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did enjoy it, do me a favor and smash that thumbs up button down below. And be sure to subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss out on future videos. And if you hit the little bell icon, then you'll get notified when new videos go live too, so you won't miss out on any future uploads. So, in the meantime, we're going to head back out of here. We're going to close up shop, and this is ready to be sold. I like the way it turned out. Thank you guys for your time. You have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later.